5-game series. So this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd up as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Who are you focused on, E.K.?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it, and a rather easy first out.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop Carlos.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Harrison. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. Hit hard to short. Correa scoops it up. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
And here, I think he's just hoping they're just going to take the sure out at first and then move on. So he makes an aggressive play here to try to go to third, but it's not going to work out for him.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. His third home run of this series as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Right side, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting sixth,
Nolan Arenado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
From the stretch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple. Yoenis Cespedes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And that misses 2-2. Tap foul at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. David Peralta stands in for the first time. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Yelich. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
batting sixth.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Christian Yelich strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias will get his first cuts here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Yadier Molina gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa fields it cleanly on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Freddie Freeman will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Jason Hayward will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Davis is back to the track as he takes it for out number two.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jonathan Lucroy will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number three. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Rajay Davis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
Josh Harrison walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Simple throw over there.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
And the runner's breaking for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is there, 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. And very quickly here, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros nothing. Jose Altuve will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Carlos Correa is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They're putting that last home run at 419 feet officially. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
David Peralta is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The left fielder, number 11.
Matt Holliday is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In there, strike one. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he drops it. The run scores from second. It's 4-2. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the fourth.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep to left center field. Yelich going back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Leading off the inning, David Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hernandez is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Altuve has it. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
Right fielder.
Yasiel Puig is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter, number 20.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jonathan Lucroy will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning. He's good.
Jose Altuve will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runner goes for second, scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Christian Yelich will step in now to as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Therefore, it is Holiday, and he's got it. 1 gone. Jose Iglesias is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Holiday going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Yadier Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Rajai Davis will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just... Yoenis Cespedes will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Hard hit ball to second, and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. David Peralta steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Matt Holliday will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Freddie Freeman steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Josh Harrison will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as the right-hander has started to warm up out there. Donaldson's up with it. A quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Cespedes has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. David Ortiz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Jonathan Lucroy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Jose Altuve will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they still lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, and they'll need him to get something going here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded to 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at 1st as they record the out. Nolan Arenado will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hey now, not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Jose Iglesias will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Runners on the move for second. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running again. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Carlos.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. First offering on its way. Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Kevin Segrist will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
First delivery to him on the way. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Straight 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Leading Yadier Molina as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning. This
one's skied out toward right. Hayward is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Rajay Davis digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. In the air out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Josh Harrison will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa has it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bat. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Kicking off the top of the 9th, David Peralta, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Matt Holliday stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 53.
Striding in to start the 9th, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it. 1 down.
And up by 2 here in the 9th, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
David Ortiz will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I'm going to guess he wasn't expecting it to be this easy. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches, and he's an out away from wrapping this one up.
Britton pauses. First pitch on its way. Lined back over second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Nolan Arenado strides in. Grounded out his last time through. Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jason Kipnis.
And this is lined right back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting, center fielder.
Christian Yelich stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Rajay Davis strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Rajay Davis.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Hard liner toward short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. David Ortiz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Hayward. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Now the Astros will get their first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, fellas, there is nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Batting second.
In now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third. Third baseman.
Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Nolan Arenado way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Christian Yelich digs in here for his first appearance. Line drive to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jose Iglesias takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is out on a strong throw.
I'm not sure if this was a straight steal or a hit and run, but you got to figure as a runner, you should get to third base easily on a base hit if you're moving. But I think he hesitated a little bit rounding the bag, trying to figure out exactly where that ball was, and that winds up costing him. You know, there's a third base coach over there for a reason.
And this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run home run for A.J. Pierzynski. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches. Single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there, or you're going to get burned.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the 2nd inning.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is... Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. David Peralta settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see the winner here will match up with the St. Louis Cardinals in this year's World Series. And what a fall classic that'll be. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Josh Harrison is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He singled his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Now batting.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Freddie Freeman will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.